Good morning, everybody. I'll try not to screw this up because it's a new camera, but January 29th, 5 a.m., we're going to the Freedom Factory. It's going to take a couple days, but we're headed that way. This is your first low light test camera. This is what we're leaving. It is minus 10 degrees this morning and snow. And we're going to a place that I'm probably only going to need shorts. I didn't pack that many shorts, to be honest. I only own pants. The first 600 kilometers or 400 miles or so in the journey is in this. I might be the furthest traveling Canadian because I actually have to drive 400 miles to get to Rich in order to start our journey in the race car. Oh yeah. Let me reset that real quick actually. Man, this boy struggles to do 120. Look at that, 3,500 RPM. Oh, look how pretty it is. Also, I got my hair done and the dude totally messed it up. I had to like kind of fix it a little bit, but if you look on this side, you can see my things. See how pointed down they were on this side? So I added like a little line to make it look not so. Yep. That was bad. Oh yeah, some Canadian freedom supporters. The truck rally. Oh yeah. Basically, all the Canadian truckers have banded together on their way to Ottawa against the mandates, like the vaccine mandates, the vaccine passport mandates, which, love you guys. Okay, here's the plan. Stopping at Princess Auto, we're gonna try and get some 212 engines, like the Predator 212, except in Canada it's not called Predator 212 because it's in Canada, and this is Princess Auto, not Harbor Freight, but they're both the same store, just on the other side of the border. And yeah, that's the plan. Gonna need one of these. There's our selection of engines. Wouldn't that be super nice though, to have electric start? Ours is a Power Fist 212, so we need one of those. They don't come in a box, I guess. I just grab one. But wait, this one's also a 212. But it doesn't say Predator on it. It says Speedco. We don't have the 212 that you guys have, I don't think. Maybe we'll grab two. One for putting in the car, and then one for a spare or for modifying. We got the two engines. We got this mat thing, which you're going to see what it's used for after. And no, it's not for my knees, because $20 is $20. But I think that might be the first time we went to Princess Auto without spending $1,000. I could have bought that electric dart engine, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna patiently wait until it goes on sale, and maybe we'll get one. But it looks like it's the same bolt pattern and the same shaft area as this 212. So if we ever wanted to replace it, it looks like it'll just bolt up. These things aren't even that heavy. Just like yeet them into the, like that. Nailed it. Also, these things right here, the tits. But lately I've been a mix of Red Bulls and Monsters, only because I'm trying to be cheaper because I'm full-time YouTube now and I don't make that much money anymore. Red Bulls are actually more expensive than Monsters, so I've been trying to get on the Monster train a little bit because I'm cheap. However, I know there's some off-brand like energy drinks that don't suck, so what are some of those? Just so you know, I can save some monies. Also, it was only $331 Canadian for those two engines and the miscellaneous stuff that I got, which is actually cheaper than the 212 in US right now, because the 212 in US is a $129.99 or something US, which is like $160 Canadian. So y'all getting ripped off. That's the ride right there. Traveling with Mr. Race Week legend himself, the Canadian Chuck Norris. Mr. Rich Fancy Pants.
Fancy shoes, see? Look, I got it. I got the white shoes on. We're ready to go, man.
Those are like brand new too.
This is brand new. I'd leave it running, but I don't want to use any gas.
Yeah. All right, let's do a little walk around in the car. Show everyone what we're working with here.
Well, I don't know. Can you see this angry goat on the hood? My daughter painted that, and then I painted over top.
You painted over top of it?
So it's like a hidden angry goat hiding in there.
I have a Superman logo like that on my car.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So we're still Pontiac powered?
Still Pontiac powered. Windshield washer fluid, a key piece of traveling in the winter.
Yeah, I also noticed the winter tires on the side here.
And the mud flaps.
And the mud flaps.
You gotta have the mud flaps.
Well, you can tell that we need it in looking at the road right now.
Yeah, 517 cubes of Pontiac with just a little 94mm alternator.
Just a little one. And stick car. Still stick car.
Still stick car.
6-speed, T56.
G-force. Couldn't do it without G-force. We'll be cruising at like 80 miles an hour at 1700 RPM in Mexico.
Do you want to know what the irony is? That Beetle I traveled here in, 5th gear, I was doing 3,600 RPM to do 120.
This should be way quieter.
This is way quieter.
Way quieter.
So you've been on a couple race week events. You've been on Rocky Mountain Race Week.
I think this is either I hope it's number 12, but not number 13.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's got to be number 12.
It's yeah, you're the age 29 now, or you're just 29 every year?
Yes, exactly. That was yeah. So first one was in 2013, and we started that one in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and then every year I've done one or two. 2013, 14, 15. I took the G8 because I blew the motor up in this one. I ran like 13.2 at 107. Not bad for a sedan. And then
but this last year you did consecutive ones, didn't you? Where you went race week and then Rocky Mountain Race Week?
I did race week, but I couldn't do drag week just because I couldn't get my car across the border. So I did Miles of Mayhem and race week, yeah. But she's loaded for bear.
Yep.
Trunk's full, car's full, representing Canada.
We might be the furthest driving Canadians.
Well, we are the only Canadians that are actually driving their car.
So we're basically the coolest, is what you're saying.
Well, yeah.
Full red interior here.
Those are the stock colors, black with a red interior.
And my spot actually isn't here because we're picking up your dad, who's 79,
yeah,
80.
79, going to be 80 this year.
Yep. So this is my spot back there.
He's got a blankie.
It's not going to be bad.
No.
I'll be editing most times anyways.
Yeah, trunk's all full. Well, we'll have to figure out a little bit more room.
That's my bag right there. It actually says thick ass bitch on the side. It's my wife's bag, but I took it. I think it fits.
Yeah.
And then the trailer, all the spare parts.
Trailer's got
tires in
4 tires, 2 slicks and 2 front runners. Transmission jack. We hope we don't have to use that. It's got.
It seems like every year you've got at least one transmission out so far.
Yeah, we are not bringing a spare transmission, which is a first, but we have all the parts from G-Force to rebuild it if we have to. So, thanks to G-Force. Yeah, they're. But it's totally fresh. Should be ready to go. Clutch should be good to go from Kale.
Do we bring spare discs?
We brought a spare disc, yeah, of course. Spare throw bearing, yeah.
What did they do one year? They took the disc and they just scratched it with a rock to make it work some more?
Yeah, that was, I think that was Jonathan Atkins or somebody. Yeah, I didn't bring a rock.
No, we can find one on the way, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is where we currently are. I'm going to put a picture of the map on the screen, and then this is how far we have to go. And it's probably going to say something like 4,500 kilometers or something like that.
Yeah, or 3,000 miles, but that's if we take the route we're supposed to take, and we're a little ahead of time, so...
We're going to take the scenic route?
You never know. We might go to Mount Rushmore. I don't know what we're going to do yet.
We should do something fun.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it. I don't have to be anywhere. You don't have to be anywhere.
Nope.
Okay, I'm in.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.
Let's get going.
We'll keep you updated.
4 mile an hour, 1,400 RPM. Yeah. It ain't loud in here like Tokyo's car or anything.
We could put a stick in the Malibu.
We could, yeah.
That would be good.
Thanks, G-Force.
Yes, thanks, G. Absolutely.
Totally over here just contemplating my life choices on if I need a manual or not by how good this drives on the highway. We are doing 1600 RPM, and in my car we would be doing like 3500 RPM. It's just, am I doing it wrong? I think I'm doing it wrong.
Stick car life.
Yeah, I think we need to do a stick car. We made it the first, what was that, 150 kilometers, 100 miles, maybe?
70, 80 miles.
70, 80 miles, yeah.
Nothing's fallen off yet.
I like how you actually have a gas gauge in this thing too.
Yeah.
It's, oh yeah, we should show everyone what we pay for fuel here, because that's the cheap fuel. I'm not going to convert that for you. Oh my God, it's a normal car. No fuel cell?
Oh no. Street car.
Canada, eh? Not gonna see one of those for a while. Don't be starting with that already. Not all roads will be paved. There's still snow in the ditch. For you guys who've never seen snow before, it's basically just water that froze when it fell from the sky and laid itself prettily over there. And it's cold. Dang. Pontiac fever. One of our stops. Picked up spare head gaskets, just, you know, hope you never need them, but the one time you do need them, you don't have them.
That's right.
Especially with your silly bore heads.
435, just a little small bore.
Now you're trading out some engine bearings for some more engine bearings?
That's pretty much it.
No, 3 times. Got hit 3 times, jiggle twice.
All right. 1, 2, 3. No, I didn't hit.
It was it.
On a balancer. Parachute.
Yeah, there's not a lot of space in there.
Oh, there's lots of space in it. See, well packed.
We'll trade those up. My distance traveled today, 944 kilometers. Not bad. Well, it's a bit windy out, but we made it through our first 400 kilometers of driving, 4 hours of what it took us ish. Rich's dad actually showed up in his V10 Dodge with the cap on the back. And we're here at our destination for tonight. This is where we'll be staying. I went a total of about 1,000 kilometers today, which is 600 miles. I'm pretty bagged.
And boosted lifestyle somewhere. I don't know. We got a few to pick from.
Kenny, what happened to your hair? We've got some decals here. Mr. Kenny helped us make.
Oh, you know, we could put one of those long.
There's one of these on either side of the front. I think that's what we
Yeah.
measured those up for. But
Oh wait, Thanks, G-Force.
Sorry, here,
It's all good.
Get real technical here and bring out the masking tape.
Well, that's super technical.
Man.
Masking tape is like middle class fancy.
It was one of the only things I didn't leave in my truck that got stolen.
We've got to rep the Black Sheep Industries, True North Turbos, the boosted lifestyle. We got to bring it all to the States.
Except for the wipers. That's the only thing.
Yeah, and they have those, you know those help fucking little displays that they have? They had an actual bushing for an 83 Plymouth Scap wiper in the stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like for going 80 miles an hour. It's still in the 20s.
Dang. That's me. That's me right there.
Hi, Mom.
I've made it. I don't even need to go to Florida now. This is it.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's do this.
Dang.
The ground. Wanted to check and see.
The boosted turbo beaver. Black Sheep Industries Inc. Nice. The man himself. Morning of day 2. See you guys in the next one. Peace easy. Get that V.